Over the years, when it comes to the ABC, I've posed a number of questions and I've provided plenty of answers. And one of the most controversial programs and serial offenders when it comes to political bias has been Q&A.
Right, let's calm down.
And then almost on cue...
No, we're not going to do that, please.
And this is for your
just someone please remove that gentleman. I'm very sorry.
No,
forget it. Okay, you're watching...
Relax.
Excuse me, Islam to me is the most feminist religion, right? We got equal rights well before the Europeans.
Next question tonight is a video from David Hicks, formerly of Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, now living in Sydney, New South Wales.
I'm David Hicks. When you were Prime Minister, you left me in Guantanamo Bay for 5.5 years. During that time, I was detained without charge for a long time. I was denied a fair trial. I was tortured. Do you believe that I was treated humanely and that the military commission was a fair system?
Isn't it a great country that allows this kind of exchange to occur?
The Liberals now have just justified to many Australian Muslims in the community tonight to leave and go to Syria and join ISIS because of ministers like him.
OK, I think that's a comment we're just going to rule totally out of order.
Well, I'll be brutally honest. I actually think the producers and yourself, Tony, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for giving them a platform. The issue at heart is the ABC chose to give this person a platform on live television.
Had the minister, or the parliamentary secretary, I'm sorry, had he responded in a manner where he actually answered Zaki's question, I doubt that the situation would have been blown out of proportion as it has been.
Yeah, some of the greatest hits there. It's run for 18 years, Q&A. In the early years, it was compelling viewing, but Q&A has now run its course, with the national broadcaster confirming today that it's been scrapped. They're going to spend more money on documentaries instead, apparently. Look, in some ways, this is a pity. The ABC has struggled to find the right host after Tony Jones moved on, and they've really shot themselves in the foot by making the program so predictably green left. It's hard to produce a real contest of ideas when you constantly dish up stacked panels where everyone is in agreement. For instance, after years between invitations, Q&A asked me back on, that was back in 2023 that they asked me back on, seemingly only then because they liked my point of view on The Voice. And staggeringly, everyone on the panel that night had the same view.
I think it's disappointing tonight that everybody on this panel supports The Voice. We'll do it from different perspectives. We'll support an Indigenous voice. And although I've, from time to time, been a mild critic of the ABC, I'm not going to criticise you this time because I know you tried to get a couple of opponents. So I have indeed.
Yeah, the bottom line is that a national broadcaster should have a weekly public forum program like Q&A. It's a must. There are plenty of topics, there's plenty of good people with expertise and differing points of view. It's just a matter of using the program to thrash things out rather than constraining it within the ABC's painfully politically correct straitjacket. They've got the perfect host in our former Sky News colleague, the anchor here, David Spears, who's handled many public forums on this station with plenty of objectivity and dexterity. So let's hope they find a replacement program that provides those lively discussions with live questions from an audience. And Spearsy, I'm sorry to give you the kiss of death, mate, but we all know that he's the best host for this sort of thing. I guess if you want lively debate, though, it's just another reason now why you've got to watch this channel.